EVS teacher. So student, please open your EVS book. Today we are going to learn chapter number 1, that is producers of food, and it is given at page number 5 in your EVS book. So students, please open it. Now as you can see, what is the name of our chapter? Producers of food. Now do you know what is the meaning of producers? Yes, the meaning of producer is the person who produce something, and producers of food, that means a person who produce food for us. Now, have you all wondered who produce food for us? Yes, the correct answer is farmer. Have you all seen farmer? Okay. Tell me one thing, who is a farmer? A farmer is a person who produces different types of crops such as wheat, rice, pulses, maize, etc. But what is the role of farmer in farming? So a farmer always plays a very important role in our daily life. A farmer produces different types of crop for us. Now, what are the importance of farmers? As you know, farmer play very important role in our life. Just imagine what happens if there is no farmer, who will produce food for us? Yes, so farmer produce food for us. Farming is the only occupation of farmers. They earn money only by farming. So today we will learn about the farmers in detail. As you know, in your book, it is given that farmers are divided into 3 categories: big farmers, subsistence farmers, and tenant farmers. So now we will learn about all these 3 of farmers one by one. Number 1, big farmers. Now, what are the big farmers? Big farmers are those farmers who have large piece of land for cultivation. These farmers have their own large piece of land on which they can cultivate different types of crop, and also due to a large piece of land they can employ laborers to work on their land. Also they can use different type of machineries, for example tractor, harvester for farming. As you can see in your book, one diagram is given. In this, a farmer is plugging the field with the help of a tractor. So these are big farmers, and these type of farmers are mostly found in Punjab and Haryana. Now, second is subsistence farmers. Who are subsistence farmers? These are the farmers who have very small piece of land to grow crops, on which they can grow crops only for their family and for themselves. Due to a shortage of land, they can grow only few varieties of crop, and also due to poverty they face lots of problems, such as they do not have advanced machinery for farming. Also these farmers cannot sell their product in the market. Such type of farmers are mostly found in the Andhra Pradesh. Now, in addition to this, these type of farmers are depend on rain for farming. Also, these farmers move from one place to another place. Why? Because they keep on doing cultivation on the same piece of land. Due to this, what happens? Due to this, the land loses its fertility. Means the land is not fertile for more period of time. The land is not further fertile. So that is why they keep on moving from one place to another place. Now we are coming to learn about the tenant farmers. Who are tenant farmers? These farmers do not have their own piece of land, also known as landless farmers. These farmers work on the land of the big farmers, and also for that they have to pay rent for farming, or they have to pay rent for the particular piece of land. So student, you have learned about the 3 types of farmers: big farmers, subsistence farmers, and tenant farmers. Now as you know, farming requires so many variety of things. So now we are coming to the point, requirements of farmer. Student, please turn off your page in your book. As you can see, requirements of farmers. India has fertile land and favorable climate to grow crops. To increase crop production, farmers also need good quality of seed, farm machinery, good irrigation system, fertilizers and pesticides. Now we are going to understand all these terms one by one. Number one, seeds. Now what are seeds? As we know, to germinate a plant, seeds are required. Now farmer use seeds in their farm to grow crop. If a farmer use good quality of seed, the production of crop will be better. But if the farmer use bad quality of seed, it will affect the crop production. So just to enhance their crop production, farmers have to use good quality of seed. Why? Because a good quality of seeds has a property of high yielding capacity and it will increase the crop production. After this, irrigation. Now what is irrigation? Do you know what is the meaning of irrigation? As irrigation is the continuous supply of water to the crops. For example, whenever you are coming from school to the homes or you are going back to the school, have you seen farm? Yes, have you seen a sprinkler system in the farms? Now what are that sprinkler system? What are the use of that sprinkler system? So these sprinkler systems are giving water to the crops. They help the crop to grow better. As we know that germination of seed require water to grow. So thus the irrigation is the method to applying water to the crop at the constant rate or constantly giving water to the plant to increase the crop production. Now just imagine what will happen if you will not water the crops. They will grow properly? No, the crops will not grow properly. Crops need continuous supply of water to grow. So there are few means of irrigation which are used in our country, such as tube wells, ponds, lake, river, sprinkler system. These all are the examples of irrigation. As you can also see in your book, at page number 7, there is a picture of a sprinkler system given in your book. So this is the example of irrigation. Now after this, we are going to learn farm machinery. What is farm machinery? As farmer require different types of advanced machines in their farm, in their piece of land to work properly. Such, for example, thresher, cutter, harvester. These types of machines are used by farmers. Let's see the harvester. Harvester is used to cut the food grains. Thresher is used to remove the food grain from the husk. And also tractor. Tractor is used for the plugging of feed. So these type of the advanced machinery are used by farmers. After this, fertilizers. Now what are fertilizers? Do you know fertilizers? What are fertilizers? As we know, human beings need food to grow. We stay alive just because of food. Similarly, fertilizers also are food for the crops. Fertilizers are the substance that is mixed with the soil or sprayed on the soil to enhance the crop production. Now also in India we commonly use two type of fertilizers such as compost or manure. Compost is a mixture of dead plants and animal. Manure is the waste product of animals. Both compost or manure either mixed with the soil or sprayed on the soil just to increase the crop productivity. Now after this we are coming to the pesticides. What are pesticides? Pesticides are the substance which is sprayed on the crops to protect them from the insect, animals. What happened? Sometimes there are some kind of animal, insect which are causing harm to the crop. So to protect our crop from these insect and animals, we have to spray some type of we are coming to the pesticides. Now, what are pesticides? Pesticides are the chemicals which are insect on the crop to protect them from the insect animals. Now, why we have to spray chemical substance on this crop? What happens sometimes? An insect or animal which are causing harm to the crop or which can damage to the crop. So thus to protect our crops from these damage we have to spray a chemical substances on these crop. So these type of substances are known as the pesticides. In India, commonly used pesticides are DDT. Or there are so many pesticides which a farmer use to protect their crops. As you can see, a diagram is given in your book in page number 7. A person is spraying pesticides in the crop. You can see the diagram in your book. After this, now we have learned what are the requirements of farmer like seeds, irrigation, farm machinery, fertilizer and pesticide. But you also know that in India, one type of farmers are also present, that is a mixed farmer. Now what are mixed farmers? These are the farmers which can grow crops as well as they can rear animal also. These type of farmers are known as mixed farmers, and this type of farming is known as mixed farming. So student, please turn the page in your book. As you can see, at page number 8, there are some examples of mixed farmers given in your mixed farming given in your book. Like farmers who cultivate fruits are called horticulturists. Farmers who cultivate flowers are called floriculturists. Farmers who rear hens and ducks for meat and eggs are known as the poultry farmers, and farmers who cultivate fish are called the pisciculturists. So these are the few examples of mixed farming. As earlier what happened, people used to grow only few crops such as wheat, rice, pulses, maize. And what is the use of these crops? With the use of these crops, they used to make flour, and also there are various uses. But nowadays, as agriculture are developing day by day, farmers are using more new varieties, such as they are using new varieties of fruits like kiwi, seedless grapes, and so on. And also they are also presenting along with the fruit, they are also producing vegetables and other crops also, just to increase their crop productivity or just to increase their agricultural practices. Now student, have you all, today we have learned about the farmers and the requirements of farmers in our daily life. As you know, these farmers are very important part of life. Our life is incomplete without farmers. Why? Because we are totally depend on farmers for the food. So now your chapter is done. Hope you all have understood. Now I have one task for you. You all have to, as you have understood the importance of farmers, you all have to write about farmers in rough page, and you have to show this to your parents. So thank you student. Hope you all understood. Please revise this chapter.